Alright, it's been a little while since I've done an update. Done a little bit of work on the truck. Most of it's just been little piddly stuff. Ran some fuel lines. I bought them from Hot Rod Fuel Hose. They come with all the fittings. I told them what I had, what I needed. They basically sent me the complete kit that they pieced together. And it seemed like they really knew what they were doing because everything fit perfectly for what I was building. Not too hard to put together. Never done the A&M fittings before, but watched a couple videos. They have some videos, and there's about 1,000,000 of them on YouTube you can find. And then just some trial and error. Really didn't mess a whole lot up. They sent me plenty of the line, so I have a little extra back here. Figured to have a little more slack, be better than falling too short. And then they sent me the same stuff to do my transmission cooler lines. Exhaust is on, it's been on, it's all welded up, it's ready to go. Got the cab on, that's the big news. I've been talking about that for a while. So this is completely aired out. There's not a drop, not a molecule I should say, of air in the bag. So that'll be the stance when it's completely aired out. Staggered a little bit in the back. Some of that's the tires. Some of that's actual stance of the suspension. Haven't done much to the inside. I've ordered a kit. Most of it's on back order. So I haven't put any of it in here. I'd had this seat out at my mom's, and she had a storage unit, and then she got rid of it because it's a waste of money. And so I had to bring the seat home before I was ready because the cover's on back order. But when I get it all, this seat, for being the original seat in the truck's actually in really good shape. It's got some problems. It's faded. It's purple instead of blue now. So this thing will come off, and then I'll just put a new one on. Interior's gonna be black, so the seat cover's black, carpet's black. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm so excited. The cab's on. Firewall looks good. My paint job ain't perfect, as I've said in a previous video, but I'll take it. Windshield's in. Got the headers. Everything's finally tightened up. Still running the Schrader valves for the air for now. Now the cab's on, I'm working on getting the management system set up. I had to relocate alternator, power steering pump, ICT billet. It came with brackets for the alternator, brackets for the power steering pump, and brackets to relocate the idler pulley. That stuff went on great. Only problem I had was it would not use the truck power steering pump, so I went and ordered a power steering pump that goes on like a 02 Camaro, and that's what that bracket kit was designed for. Didn't pay close enough attention when I ordered the kit. It said it was for the motor, but the bracket wasn't. I actually don't think I got the kit from ICT. I think it came from like an aftermarket dealer that sells the kit as a power steering pump, alternator, relocation, and it's their product. It's ICT's product, but I don't think the kit was listed for the correct motor. Anyways, it's a smaller power steering pump. Takes up less space. I think it looks better, so I'm not too messed up by it. Probably doesn't hurt to have a new power steering pump. The other ones was almost 20 years old anyways. But I had to do all that, relocate, like I said, because of the rack and pinion, so I did that. I didn't make any videos for that. And then next thing I got to figure out is shift linkage. I've got a new column from Flaming River. I'm going to get that put in soon. Weather's been bad. I've been working. I just hadn't feel like doing any of this lately, so I've kind of just what little things I can do that only take me just a small amount of time. That's basically what I've been working on. So got the hinges on right now. Got a little tape on there. I'm also working on the door, getting the door reskinned. So when I redid the inner door bottom, I wanted to make sure I didn't have any issues with clearance because I've never worked on those before, and I figured I'd screw it up at some point. So as I was going along, I was putting the door back on, make sure everything was still clearing. So far the fitment's good. Yeah, I'm really excited with the way the truck looks. Can't wait to start getting more of the body back on. Once the doors are on, I'll move to like the fenders, get that front cap done. Last thing I'm gonna do is the bed. We'll make sure I've got all my brake lines ran, make sure this thing starts, which I'm hoping to start within the next couple weeks. But yeah, once all that works out, it'll be time to start getting this thing on the road. Talking about working on the door. These doors were rough, but they're the original doors. So I went ahead, cut the bottom off first, left the skin on, and then got that burned back in, then flipped it over and got this trimmed to where I want it. Because this is where the chrome trim goes, and I do plan on putting it back on. So I want my seam to be somewhere in here, just in case I have any issues with it. It'll just go behind the trim. I don't think I will. I think I'll be able to body work any problems with it out. But I got a full door skin over there for it. Obviously not going to use probably about half of it. And then once this door's done, get it kind of cleaned up, start doing a little body work on it. Buy me some metal so I can make me a stand to hold the doors. I've got to do the other door, which is over there. And then when that door's done, get them painted, get them on the truck, and then try to start putting all the windows and everything back in, so I can get this cab sealed up. Because once the cab's sealed up, I'll start putting the interior together. I don't want to put the interior together until the cab's sealed up. I don't want to just sit around collecting a bunch of dust. But also got the back glass in. Forgot to mention that. So, yeah, truck's coming along. I'll try to do a little more updating. Like I said, I really just haven't really been doing a whole lot. Need to get a drive shaft made. Gonna try to do that here in the next couple weeks as well. And then I've got stuff to run brake lines, so just need to sit down and do it. Never done it before, so I'll be figuring out as I go. Sometimes I ain't done something, it takes me a while to get started on it. Just a little hesitant to get started on something I've never done before. Afraid I'm screwed up. Thankfully, brake line ain't expensive, so even if I do, I'll just buy some more. All right, I'll update in the future.